Hello, welcome to this video. Hopefully this video will help you with the TOEFL iBT writing section of the test. So this is not an easy test. You only have 30 minutes to write an opinion text of about 300 or more words. This is a computer-based test and it's timed. So yes, hopefully I'll be able to give you some tips and hints how to ace this test. Okay, so let's start. So the TOEFL iBT writing section, basically there are three main points that you need to master to ace the test. Number one, the type of writing. You have to be aware that it's an opinion text. So you have to be able to think of your opinions fast and write them fast and know what an opinion is. Basically, what do you believe in? Okay, number two, time management. You only have 30 minutes to write 300 words. So yes, you cannot take your time. You have to roll with it. And last, you need to know what to write and where. I'll go into that in detail later. Okay, next. TOEFL iBT type of writing. So it's an opinion text. Basically, you'll get some questions that ask you your opinion. For example, do you agree or do you support or do you disagree with the following statement? And they'll probably put a statement. Example, students should have a part-time job. Now, I put a reference down here. So there's this great website that's basically made by a Japanese professor, I think, casual.fc2web.com/english/TOEFL-essay.htm. Great website, and there are many examples of different, not titles, but different themes that you'll have to write about in opinion essays. So you can go there, look at some, and practice some. Great resource. Okay, next, time management. You only have 30 minutes. Again, in life, when you have a job in the future or for your work as a student now, it's always about two things, quantity and quality. Me as a teacher, I judge my students mostly on quantity of work and quality of work. That's how I make grades for my students. So this is the same for the TOEFL iBT writing. It's about the quantity, again, reaching those 300 words, and the quality, basically avoiding mistakes and being clear in your ideas. So speaking of clarity, you'll have about I would say the best way to manage your time is to put in about 3 minutes or less in brainstorming, getting your 3 ideas to support your opinion. 2 ideas might not be enough. 4 ideas might be a little bit too much. I think a good number is 3, the magic 3. I'll try to explain that a little bit more later. Second, word count. So I would say you'll have about 22 minutes left to write your 300 words. So that needs practice. You probably won't be able to write 300 words at first, but with practice, as you're getting more comfortable with the concept, with the type of writing, you should be able to reach that. Which should leave you about 5 minutes for your quality, avoiding mistakes, finding your own mistakes, proofreading yourself, and correcting those mistakes. Okay. Brainstorming. So, brainstorming. You'll have about 3 minutes. So again, do you agree or support or disagree with the following statement? Example, students should have a part-time job. You should try to find your magic 3 or supporting 3 ideas within 3 minutes. And again, you can agree or disagree with this, but choose one or the other. If thinking of ideas that you agree with the concept is easier, go with that. Again, you don't have to believe in all of these ideas as long as they're logical. Please choose one or the other. So if finding 3 points, to support your agreement, go with that. If it's easier for you to find 3 points that support more, a disagreement, go with that. So for example, students should have a part-time job. I would say if I had to think of 3 points within 3 minutes, I would probably come up with these 3 examples. Number 1, learn new skills. I've learned computer skills at my part-time job. I learned communication skills with interpersonal skills with customers, clients. I was able to earn money, which is important for my expenses. And I was able to meet new people, new coworkers, and I made new friends. Or perhaps disagreeing is easier. So you could also go with that. For example, number 1, I would lose focus on my studies if I have a part-time job. My grades will probably suffer. I might fail some classes. 2, sacrifice personal time. I like playing video games. I don't want to sacrifice that. I want to spend more time with students at my university, with my friends at my university or college. I don't want to lose time doing that as well. Lose time, So, and yes, 3, stress at work. I don't want to have stress at work. I have enough stress with just my studies. I don't want that extra stress. Maybe emotionally, I could, become depressed, etc. So anyway, one or the other, but do not mix, agree or disagree, because the person correcting or grading your text might feel you're not clear in your ideas. Okay, next, writing sections. Again, practice. You have about 22 minutes to write as much as you can. First, your introduction. Describe both sides. For example, I would say, some students, you could state your home country. For example, some students in Japan prefer having part-time jobs while they're studying at university, for many reasons. On the other side, next sentence, on the other hand, some students prefer to not have a part-time job so they can focus more on their studies. And then you should choose one. Right in your introduction, you should state which one you support. As for myself, new sentence, I think it's better for students to have a part-time job while they're studying for multiple reasons. Again, you don't have to write what reasons, but you should write, just state there are multiple reasons why, or many reasons why you think that is true. Now you would get into your body paragraph or body paragraphs. First, learning new skills is very important. It's important to have a part-time job to learn new skills. And now give maybe a couple of examples. First, you could learn perhaps computer skills if the job requires you to use a computer. Moreover, in my last part-time job, I learned interpersonal communication skills with clients, with customers. A third example, I wouldn't start that way, but I would say also one of my friends learned how to cook at his part-time job. He works in a restaurant and he was able to master Italian cooking. And so again, those examples can be personal, general, or about someone else, another person. So write as many examples as you can. So same for the second point, earning money. Think of examples, personal, general, or about some other people that you know. Same for the third, meeting new people. Personal examples, general examples, or examples of friends or people you know. And again, try to calculate, try to feel as you're getting close to 300 words with the many examples or support points that you're including. And finally, the conclusion, you should summarize and write a final message. For example, I would write something like, finally, because I can learn new skills, because I can earn money, and also because I can meet new people, I feel working a part-time job is a very positive experience for students, or for myself as a student. And then I would include a final message. I hope all students in the future will engage, will work a part-time job and learn not just about work, but life itself at the same time. Something like that. Sorry, my example was a little bit quick and perhaps not well thought of. I'm pretty sure you can come up with better ideas than I can. The last time I had a part-time job was a very long time ago. So I wish you good luck with that. Okay, next. Yes, so after you're finished writing, you should proofread your text. Read and check your text and watch out for your weak points. Yes. Perhaps you have missing words. As you're writing fast, sometimes you're thinking of the words, but you didn't write it down, so double check. Maybe you duplicated words or wrote surplus words, so make sure that you erase those. Try to check your spelling. If there's a word you're not sure of, you could change it. Write a synonym, write a similar word, but don't write the word you're not sure about the spelling. Grammar, singular, uncountable nouns. Again, you cannot say 2 waters. Waters is uncountable. You just say water. You don't even put an article there. Again, if you write a singular noun, I like apple. No, I like apples. Those are countable. Or I like this apple, a particular apple. Make sure your article is there if it's singular. Verb tenses, again, opinions. Again, you might use all 3 tenses when you're talking about something in general. You'll use a present tense when you're talking about something that happened to you in the past, a past part-time job. You might use a past. And at the end, in your conclusion, you might even use the future. I hope there will be more students that can enjoy having part-time jobs in the future. Again, many things you have to be careful about. Also, third person S, he likes, she likes, she doesn't. Make sure everything is done accordingly to the person, first, second, third person, etc. Use useful expressions. I am looking forward to a great future that will enable more and more students to experience a part-time job. Perhaps universities could reduce course loads for students who have part-time jobs. You can make a recommendation also in your conclusion. And again, use those great expressions, and you can reuse them during all your practices and future TOEFL writing tests as well. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I wish you good luck, and I hope this video was helpful. It was these points, such as the Magic 3, were very helpful for my students in the past, and I hope it will be helpful for you. And remember, it's always about quantity and quality of your text. So again, you need to have good knowledge of the task, you need to have good time management, and you need lots of practice, good practice as well, and this will help you earn a great score. Okay, I wish you good luck. Thank you for listening.